This is Style Hunt, where we show you what people are wearing on the street all around the world.
I'ma that bitch. I'ma read that bitch. I'ma give that bitch some knowledge.
So did you know that this week is New York Fashion Week? Were you aware of that?
I did, that's why I came.
Okay. So are there any designers that you want to see their shows, whether online or in newspapers? Is there someone that you design that you really like, that you want to support?
Well, I love Alexandra because I love the cut of his clothes. I love the fact that on the runway it just flows, everything just moves, and it's very trendy. You know, his stuff is very in.
Yeah. Do you notice on the runway, does he show a lot of different types of beauty? Does he show like a wide range? Asian girls, Latin girls, black girls, does that on his runway or not so much?
Not so much, I would say.
Yeah.
It could show a little more.
Yeah. Does that influence the way you look at the brand or not really? You just really love?
Well, not really, because I'm so used to seeing runway models look a certain way. So it really doesn't get offended, but it would be nice to add a little bit of flavor in there.
When you buy lipstick or you buy foundation, you usually see it in a person whose skin tone looks like you. That gives you the confidence to buy it. Is that fair?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I would say. Anybody with my skin complexion, I'm just like, you know, it looks better on them, and it'll look good on me too.
Yeah, but you don't feel that way about a bag or a shoe necessarily?
No, because I'm my own person, my own style. I create my own thing, so you know, I don't look at other people first. I just do my own thing.
Clothes everywhere, fashion makes me giddy.
So you'd say that your buying is influenced by the person you see wearing that particular product in beauty.
Right.
Would you feel the same way about your favorite shoe designer, your favorite bag designer, clothing?
Maybe, possibly. I don't know if it's as conscious as a decision, but sometimes when you see something on a girl that looks like you and it looks cute, you think, oh, I could look cute in that too.
Yeah. So recently there was an article in maybe Women's Wear Daily where some designers were brought to task for not showing any models of color on their runways for the last 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seasons. Does that kind of affect the way you look at those brands or not even? Something you thought about or?
Not even. Not for me. I mean, it does, but it doesn't.
I gave you a list of, see, 5 of your favorite designers and said they've never ever used a person of color in any of the advertising of the runway shows. What?
I would be upset about that, and I probably wouldn't shop that designer.
Okay.
I wouldn't support that.
Yeah,
I want to spend it on someone who thinks things look good on you too.
Yeah. Now, does the lack of models of color affect you guys in any way? Affect the way you look at a particular brand? Or you just, how do you feel about that? Is it something that you are aware of or not? Does it matter?
The lack of moss color, it's not necessarily, you know, important to me personally.
Why is that?
For me, I just feel like color shouldn't define you, and it also shouldn't make an outfit. It's all in how you put it together and style it.
How you rock it.
Exactly. So showcase your individuality. So, you know, everything that's on the runway isn't necessarily, you know, it.
So it doesn't matter if there's a black model wearing it on the runway now? Okay.
Not at all.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
Here's the question. Fashion is selling fantasy. And so if you're selling fantasy, you're selling beautiful clothes on beautiful people. Shouldn't there be more beautiful people of color selling fantasy on the runways or in the magazines, in that fashion editorials and fashion magazines?
Absolutely. There should be more people of color, you know, displaying the clothes on the runway. It should be a whole spectrum of people as well, because it would show this person at home like, hey, she looks like me. I can probably identify with her.
Right. I can buy the same thing. I can wear the same type of clothing she's wearing.
Because let's be real. Who looks like the females on the magazine, you know?
Yeah.
Clothes everywhere.
Looking at you, we saw you in the street, we loved your bag. It's Michael Kors. Are you a fan of Michael Kors?
Definitely. Love Michael Kors.
All right, super. As a designer, Michael Kors tends to have a very sort of diverse look of models on his runway. Does that kind of affect the way you look at the brand or not so much?
Not at all.
Not at all.
Doesn't affect me at all.
Yeah.
I like his things. I can't really say that I'm too affected by the models on the runway at all. If I like it and I can afford it, then I get it.
So would you be surprised in a city like New York that there's some fashion shows are big American designers that don't use any models of color?
I am surprised and I'm very conscious of that, and it's really I mean, this is a part of your population. I mean, these people do buy your clothing, so I think at least you should be aware of like the colors and what you're creating for them.
Is it going to influence the way you look at it? If you go into a big store like Barney's or Bloomingdale's, is it going to influence the way you buy, or is it going to be much more conscious, or does it not really matter at the end of the day?
We're just talking about this. We're just talking about that. Yeah.
You know, if you don't see yourself there, you don't feel like you should buy there or purchase there, and that's it.
Clothes, fashion.
If I do see an African American woman online wearing something that I would potentially buy, I do make like a connection with her, because I'd be like, okay, that looks good with her skin color, compared to if I saw a model with another outfit on. I don't know if I would buy that.
Okay, all right.
Clothes everywhere.
So you were at the Louise Golden show, and who did you see there?
I love it. I love the colors. I love the structure. The detail was amazing. It was impeccable.
Were there any models of color on the runway that you noticed?
There was one Asian there. The rest were not models of color, but I did see models of color at the Rebecca Minkoff show.
Okay.
I really don't look at the model's skin tone as much as I look at the structure and the design of the bag. I go off what I know, and what I know is going to work with my body per se. So I really don't look at her skin tone. As with makeup, yeah, I will look at her skin tone, because I'm going to need to know what's going to work with me.
Okay, so on the Louise Golden, would it have made you, if you saw an outfit on a model of color, would that have made you look at the outfit differently? Like, this outfit would work on my skin tone or my body type, or not so much?
I would have just probably been excited that there was a model of color on a fashion runway show like this, because you really don't see models of color at all in fashion right now. So I would have just been more excited, and I would probably have been more apt to maybe buying something.
Okay. Now, does that, when you say that you don't see that many models of color on the runway, so you actually have noticed?
Yes, I have not noticed.
And how do you feel about that as someone of color working in the industry?
I would definitely like to see more. I mean, I know Chanel, Iman, and Jasmine 2Ks, but at the same time, I would definitely like to see more models of color, not just African American, just any other race on the runway, because a lot of races possess the style, the beauty, the height, the talent to be on the runway. So if we could get more models of color on the runway, it'd be amazing.